But yeah, another round. We're going against Martinique. Oh wait. In the BEANIE BRAWL. They have an interesting team. They have Amoonguss side spam with like King Gambit, Roaring Moon, Wash Rotom, and an Amoonguss. And then we are running the good old Murkrow, Flutter, Iron Moth, Fair Giraffe, Brute, and Torkoal. Very like hyper offensive team that's very do or die, and we just play like very aggressively and just hope it works out. The cool thing is just looking at my opponent's pace here like right away. I'm able to see they don't have wide guard. I'm able to see like don't really have a lot of ways to get around me defensively either, and they also have an interesting move in Baton Pass. But in general, I think like the play here is to play around for Fair Giraffe and Brute Bonet and see how it works. I do have to be a bit careful of Roaring Moon though. Roaring Moon offensively is like very strong into me, but in general, I think this is like the correct kind of route to this play offensively. Just keep it going and to see what happens. See what happens. I feel like Flutter is also decent here as well. We can go like Torkoal back. So if they do play for a Trick Room out, I could go Trick Room Torkoal. It's either that, or I can also go like Scarf Moth. Scarf Moth isn't bad here. I can also go Murkrow to match Tailwind. Murkrow to match Tailwind is actually very appealing, to be honest. Like, we're 196 and we'll be times 1.5, and then the Roaring Moon will still be faster in Tailwind. If I can just match the Tailwind myself, then it's like, it kind of works out, you know. But then again, I do want to at least make sure we have some way to hit the King Gambit, so I don't think it's worth it for me to actually do that. So I think I have to bring Torkoal or Moth for sure. Not reality, so I'll actually just go Moth. I do believe I can at least like scare them out of setting up a TR themselves. But I do expect to see the Roaring Moon play aggressively, but I think we'd side spam, then I can play aggressively on like my Hyper Voice and play it. That way they don't have safety goggles, which is pretty valuable for me as well. I don't feel like they're fast enough to deal with like a lot of my options in general too. But I feel like I can kinda click a lot of buttons here and play decently aggressively at the start, like the spam Spores and spam Hyper Voices. Even sacking Brute Bonnet early is not like bad either, because it's just get the Hyper Voice off, you get like a decent amount of power there. And we do see Amoonguss and DD at the start, but as I said earlier, I can just Hyper Voice here and it's not a big deal at all. I do want to Spore the Indeedee though. Indeedee's really not much of a problem here, but it's just a better look for me to Spore simply enough, so I will the Spore. If they do go for a Trick Room, then oh wait, I Spored the Amoonguss on accident. Oops. I did not mean to Spore the Amoonguss. That was my bad, but I was mentally used to the Indeedees always going on the right slot, so I just intrinsically this was like, okay, yeah, the Indeedee's going to be there, and then it was the Amoonguss, but it could still work out anyways because they might want to like go for Follow Me instead, and just wait off going Terra Grass early because they don't need a Terra Grass yet. But either way, that was a very big mistake by me that was so unnecessary, and I had no need to actually make a mistake like that, but you know, it happens. They don't have wide guard, so it works out pretty fine for me though. But yeah, they just follow me anyway, so my Spore gets redirected, so our misclick doesn't like hurt us too much. Our misclick does not hurt us too much, and we got our Throat Sprays proc too. They could be looking for a Trick Room here, but that's like actually kind of good for me. Yeah, we Hyper Voice here. They do know I have CC. Oh, they Armor Cannon, that's fair. Yeah, Armor Cannon to make sure my Brute goes a bit lower. Take a Life Orb chip too. The interesting thing here is I can actually switch to Flutter. I'm actually like very safe to switch into Flutter here and go for like Hyper Voice. I can even go into Moth here and Terra normal Hyper Voice too, and start looking for Acid Spray on whatever comes in on the next slot. But I feel like it's actually a decent move here. It's Terra Normal. Get my Moth in. And then look for Acid Spray on like whatever comes in. Because they're never going to be able to actually KO my Pharaoh Giraffe at this point. So conserving Brute just for redirection in the back for my Flutter Mane is actually like inherently useful. I don't need to conserve the Terra at this point either, so this like kind of works out perfectly for me. I am opening a little bit of a door for like a King Gambit potentially, because I am showing the interest of this like Quickie and Acid Spray, right? Yeah, Terra's get the Terrador Hyper Voice here. I have a few plays here. I do KO off of another one. So I can get a double KO here. That is confirmed. I do get a double KO here. The question is, do I want to Acid Spray? And I feel like I do. If it's like Roaring Moon in the back, having the Acid Spray on it is like a little bit more useful for me. Not significantly much, but it's just useful enough where I feel like I should do it. Go get the Acid Spray. Get the double KO. Okay, let's see. I wonder what the back one is. Probably King Gambit. Actually, no, it might not be King Gambit, actually. Okay, I have two fire types. It would probably be Rotom Wash, I would guess. Oh, it is King Gambit, okay. Is it boost your energy speed? That's really the question. No attack, that's fine. So yeah, I can Terra, Hyper Voice, and I can click Acid Spray here. I could also go back out and go into Brute. Back out, go to Brute is actually kind of tempting on a sack. I get to conserve my Moth for a turn, and I get to bring it back in when it can click Heat Wave, because I'm Scarf Locked. And also, since I feel like the Roaring Moon always goes for, the Roaring Moon will always go for Protect here. So like they know I'm locked to Acid Spray. So the Acid Spray logically can only just go into Roaring Moon, of course. They could technically risk it and go for like a Tailwind, but I don't. I guess I probably should have stayed in quick Acid Spray Hyper Voice anyways. But I feel like this was correct, so I did it. Oh my god, they did quick Tailwind, what? That was a game-losing play, potentially, but... Break. They are faster, actually. After the Tailwind. So that's bad. That's actually kind of bad. I didn't expect it to work like that, to be honest. I didn't think they would ever quick Tailwind here. That actually works out pretty badly now, though. That they actually were crazy enough to quick Tailwind there. I guess my best play was always Acid Spray regardless. Because I saw a Brood in the back, right? I can always just CC an endgame or force a Spore. So that was definitely a choke on my end. I had no reason to do that. It's just now that it's going to backfire. You know, that's kind of tough. I don't really have a choice. Yeah, bad play by me. I'm just getting punished for it in the worst way. My opponent choked it round 1, and now I'm the one choking it in round 2. Because I had the bet, even if they like break, right? I still go like Acid Spray, and it's still fine. Because the King Gambit can never KO me first. And if they get the KO on my Moth, I bring in Flutter, and Flutter plus Hyper Voice still does enough damage. So right, that's a key misevaluation on my end. It's starting to bite a little bit. The good thing is I am faster than the King Gambit here. I just have to hope I live, basically. Is this the... If I can live in Acro, which I don't think I do, then I can still win the game. Well, I guess I had another way to win too. I could have switched out Brute, sacked my Flutter, and then went for Rage Powder Heatwave. That could have been enough to win as well. It's probably not. I don't feel like Roaring Moon would have died to that, but... Yeah, now they're going to Terra Flying the Roaring Moon, and I think I just lose. I have no Protect here. What a choke by me. What a choke by me, man. God, what a choke, what a choke. I have to crit Dazzle, but I don't even think that will be enough. You know, I don't even KO the Roaring Moon too. Bulky. What a choke. I had that game so smooth too. I just sacked my 100% win con, because like if I Acid Spray Hyper Voice, I always win. It's not even a question. But I just didn't do it, which was very stupid. I get for being tired though, but I'll bounce back. The tough thing is like I was given such a good matchup on lead early too. And now I'm actually forced to correct things a bit. See how it works. I still feel like this is correct, honestly. Still feel like that's correct. I just need to simply not make a mistake in early game. It's also important that I know King Gambit speed now. It's actually like has some investment. As I think that's investment. Let me check. 140. Never mind, another investment. Ugh. What a choke by me though. Again, if I just Acid Spray Hyper Voice in that end game, I won. I don't know if I'll get another chance like that. It's fine. I'm probably looking for a Spore here and this like Protect. Yeah, this feels like a Spore Protect. 100 times out of 100. I don't think I have a good way to stop it though. Yep. Oh, I was right. I was right. I'm gonna try for a play here and go straight to my Moth. I need to stall turns here. That's really all we need to do. I do need an early wake up this game though. That's like the key to me having a chance back in. The play here is I go to my Moth, then I just go out to Brood again. GD. Oh, Roaring Moon is fine. I need to turn 1 wake up here. Last asleep. Yep. Armor cannon. Turn 1 wake up can actually just win me the game. Like, no questions asked, turn 1 wake up wins me the game. Come on. Please. Please. Please, 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 please. Wake up. Nope, we lose. We lose. That kind of sucks. I already just choked game 1. I already choked game 1, but I didn't have much of a luxury to adapt game 2. Guess the reader on. Guess the reader on there too. I don't think there's any way. Tough. No way that calcs him off, right? Oh, that is at a good range, actually. Guess I'll have to try it. I don't think this KOs though. Maybe I had a quick power gem there. Then have like Paradraft wake up to the next turn. Don't think this KOs. Oh, it did. Yeah, this is for the last turn of Tailwind I would actually have a shot. Never mind. Actually, yeah, if it were the last turn of Tailwind I would have a shot here, but unfortunately it's not. One more. Wait, wait a second. No, I don't think there's a chance. But I don't think Fair Giraffe ever does enough damage, but that is a funny mistake. That is a very funny mistake. I haven't got a Ferocious Spray boost yet either, but it's not like it's gonna matter. Can you Rage Powder now? I need this quick Cowtail Cleave. It does open the door to crits though, which is funny. Like, there's no need to even have this door even the slightest bit open. Yeah, whatever. Crit. Come on, Fair Giraffe. Carry the somehow. I don't think you can do it, but dang it! Wrong slot. Wrong slot. Wrong slot. Funny enough, based on that calc, I actually think I win if I crit the King Gambit there instead. Cause he choked. But E4 gore about the armor tail. Which doesn't matter though. No crit. 07. Dude, that was a big choke by me game 1 and it punched me like game 2 as well. So honestly, the fate of that game was really decided by that sleep turn. Like, he played in a way where if he gets the sleep turn for 2 turns, right, then I win. But I mean, I lose. But if I get the wake up on turn 1, then I win. Which honestly, I don't even feel like that's too bad of a scenario for me. Not the worst. I will say it was like definitively greedy though in that game too, and he got away with it. Like, he didn't Terra his Armor Rogue there when on a Sucker Punch turn 2. I think that was like a key decider of that game as well, so I didn't get the Sucker off and I had a lot of free damage that I just didn't take. Those are like the 2 main impacts of that. I mean, really, game 1 was just the choke on Acid Spray, and it's not clicking Acid Spray for that reason. But game 2 was a bit more rough on me because I didn't really manage around the Amoonguss as best as I could. But it's tough because I only have so many leads I can do. Regardless, GG's to them. GG's.